definitely car. Yeah, I don't go on a motorcycle very often. There used to be a ride near where I live called Skid Kids. Kids that go around on little kind of 50cc motorbikes. And I crashed the first couple of times I tried it, so put me off it a bit. Although I did go quad biking a couple of years ago, and that was quite enjoyable. But I'm always far too cautious if I'm on a motorbike. At least with a car, I know what I'm doing, and I don't feel quite so nervous. Michael Jackson or Elvis? Elvis, I think. I think interesting comparison, because both at their peak they were pretty much untouchable, and by the end of their lives they were pretty much sort of sad caricatures of what they had been. Although I think the footage I'd seen of Michael Jackson's "This Is It" shows that those 50 dates he was going to do at the O2 in London might have been worth seeing. But it has to be Elvis for me, really. Again, I can see talking on the last video about seeing yourself as a musician, or seeing yourself as a rock and roll star, and again, I can always picture myself more as Elvis than I can as Michael Jackson. Particularly '68 comeback special Elvis in all the black leather. Yeah, I like the thought of that iconic image. Yeah, Elvis every time. France or Italy? Well, I had many childhood holidays in France, and I like France, but I would say Italy here. I've been there twice, and the wonderful thing about Italy is usually when I go away, or it used to be the case anyway, I'd always feel a slight sense of dislocation when I arrived in a foreign country. But both times in Italy I've arrived and straight away I felt completely at home. I've been to Rome, and I've been down to Puglia in the south of Italy, and I really like the country. I love it. Gift cards or cash? I think gift cards are a nice idea, but I'd always go with the cash ultimately, I think. Paper or plastic? Well, I would say paper, but unfortunately we have to use plastic because of our cat. We need something to keep our waste in. We do have several of those bags for life, so we're trying to be environmentally conscious, but plastic is the one that we have to use more often. Santa Claus or Easter Bunny? Santa Claus, because of what he represents, and much more excited about Santa Claus coming than I ever am about the Easter Bunny coming. Lucky Charms or Trix? Well, again, I don't think that's a cereal that we get here in the UK. I do seem to remember Lucky Charms being marketed here a couple of years ago, but it never really caught on. I eat Weetabix in the morning. Mayo or Miracle Whip? Well, I don't know what this is, but if it means mayo as in mayonnaise, I would say that I would go for that. Usually on a Burger King though. Pickles or olives? Well, don't really go with either of these. I think olives just on a pizza. And finally, Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew? Dr. Pepper, yeah, it's the soft drink or the canned soft drink that I buy. Most of all, I buy it more than Coke anyway. Mountain Dew, again, I think was briefly marketed here, but we don't really have it. But I love Dr. Pepper. So that completes the 50 questions. I'm sorry that I had to do it over so many parts, but I'm limited by the program that I'm using. If you're an ASMR fan, then I hope you found the whispering enjoyable. And this is a tag video, so if you've seen any of the parts of these videos and you've not done it yourself yet, you have been tagged, and I and everyone else would love it if you would work your way through the questions and upload your responses to YouTube as well. Take care, and I'll be back with a new video soon.